Welcome to Sports News Highlights of today. We feed you with sports news all around the world. Enjoy. 23 years ago today, Thierry Henry finished sixth in the Ballon d'Or. Thierry managed 46 goals against in the calendar year and helped the Arsenal win the double. Bafana coach Hugo Broos made a serious mistake as Chicago Fire sources refute his comment on Mbekezeli Mbokazi. Pep Guardiola. Rodrigo is from another level. And a slot made the final decisions on Mohamed Salah's inclusion in Liverpool's squad for tomorrow's clash with Brighton. Before reaching this conclusion, Slot held discussion with the club hierarchy and senior players to evaluate the situation. Erling Haaland. Jude Bellingham is such a good guy. I miss him. I miss playing with him. Pep Guardiola. Kolo Toure believes that Manchester City have the best manager in the world, as he opened up on working with Pep Guardiola. Toure was brought in to work with the first team at the Etihad after a year with the under-18s in the academy. Lionel Messi's India tour starts in chaos as angry fans throw seats in the stadium. Argentinian makes 20-minute appearance in Kolkata. Supporters climb fence and hurl objects from stands.
Because these are things to capitalizing and from
हम साथ भी घेर के रखा मेसी को सब नेता भी नेता लोग हम लोग को क्यों बुलाया ये देखिए टिकट 10 आदमी लोग क्या करने आएंगे हम लोग पब्लिक मतलब बेवकूफ है बंगाल में देख लीजिए 10,000 रुपए का टिकट 12,000 रुपए का एक शक्ल नहीं देख पाया उनका हम लोग
Lifting the 2022 4 million is still dead. Near to
it looks like he's with
"23 years ago today, Thierry Henry was included in the UEFA Team of the Year. Inter Milan. Inter are monitoring Atalanta's young right-back Marco Palestra, born in 2005, on loan at Cagliari. 13 Serie A games, 13 assists this season. Juventus have also been linked. Inter Miami have activated the clause to sign Rodrigo de Paul from Atletico Madrid on a permanent deal. Atleti are set to receive 15 million euros. Amorim on Mason Mount. We have to look at the way the game was, but he's a very smart player. He is really technical. He can balance our team quite well. So he is a very good player. Messi'S has the best save percentage, 85.2%, and the fewest goals conceded per game, 0.57, of any goalkeeper across Europe's top 5 leagues this season. The best goalkeeper in the world right now. Going to the Bernabeu is dangerous. La Liga told referees don't want Real Madrid or Barcelona games. The match officials get a hard time in the Spanish capital. Ex-Napoli and Leicester star Gökhan Inter interested in me. Udinese declined offer from Arsenal. Erling Haaland on battle with the Real Madrid stars. He was trying to push me and looking for a fight. Erling Haaland proved to be the match winner for Manchester City in their Champions League victory over Real Madrid on Wednesday, with his first half penalty ensuring a 2-1 success for the Premier League side. He did not have his most impactful game in an all-round sense, but it did not matter. Bryan Mbeumo expected to captain Cameroon at AFCON 2025. Former Inter Milan sporting director Marco Branca has revisited one of the most talked about transfers of the modern era, shedding fresh light on how Zlatan Ibrahimovic moves to Barcelona in the summer of 2009 finally came together. Speaking about a deal that promised much but ultimately failed to deliver on the pitch, for the Blaugrana, Branca offered crucial insight into the motivations, negotiations and compromises that shaped the transfer. Wolverhampton star Marshal Munetsi hot after being denied chance to face Bafana Mohamed Salah's Egypt and co at AFCON. Real Madrid fan outside the Bernabeu. The club must give Xavi time and patience. Who else are they gonna hire? He is the best man for the job. We can't allow ourselves to turn into the next Manchester United. Man City confirmed Pep Guardiola's absence for personal reasons with assistant coach Kolo Touré to fulfill media duties. Important information: CAF and LOC reaffirm commitment to world-class working conditions for accredited media at Total Energy CAF Africa Cup of Nations Morocco 2025. World-class infrastructure for media working at AFCON. Inter Milan star Denzel Dumfries sidelined until 2026. Premier League midfielder with the highest pass accuracy this season, 500 plus minutes. 93.0 Curtis Jones, 91.9 100, 90.8 Moises Caicedo, 90.4 Mateus Fernandes, 90.1 Declan Rice. According to an exclusive report from Jose Alvarez in El Chiringuito FC, Barcelona veteran superstar Robert Lewandowski remains keen on staying put at the club beyond the season. In order to facilitate that, the 37-year-old striker is prepared to accept a salary that is much lower than his current one. Barcelona's global pool has once again been highlighted, this time by one of the greatest midfielders of his generation. Speaking openly about his career choices, Manchester City and Spanish icon David Silva offered a reflection that inevitably places the Catalan giants in a favorable light. Soleimani, Commissioner Fire, from school pitches to the AFCON spotlight. Kobe Mino urged to leave Man United by club legend with midfielder at serious risk of missing World Cup with England. Cruz Beckham humiliates Cristiano Ronaldo for comments on his father's David normal physique with savage social media posts. Thierry Henry. 21 years ago, Thierry Henry made his 100th Premier League appearance at Highbury. Hugo Broos unhappy with FIFA as he reveals players who will not travel with the team to Morocco for AFCON on Wednesday because we will leave those players in their clubs. Barcelona defender Ronald Araujo continues to find himself at the center of attention, but not for reasons linked to performances or results. The Uruguayan centre-back is currently going through a difficult personal phase, one that has kept him away from the pitch and raised wider conversation about mental stress in modern football. Giovanni Quenda, when asked about his favorite position: "If I have to play as a goalkeeper, I will always give my best to help the team." Cristiano Ronaldo is set to become a major partner of Al Nassr starting next season. The Portuguese legend would take on an ownership role at the club, further deepening his connection with Saudi Arabia. Mohamed Salah and the Slot held discussions on Friday over the forward's Liverpool future. Salah have not started any of the last 4 matches. Follow Liverpool vs Brighton on the Sky Sport website and app on Saturday, followed by 3 matches highlight kick-off, 3 p.m. Eugene rejoiced Real Madrid squad in training. FC Barcelona will return to action on Saturday as they host CA Osasuna at the Spotify Camp Nou in La Liga, hoping to extend their lead at the top of the table. The Blaugrana have already gained a 4-point advantage over Real Madrid and can stretch it to 7 and put pressure on Xabi Alonso and co, who plays Alaves away from home on Sunday. Government response after Bruce's explosive remarks on Mbukazi. Leo Messi showed his skills once again by typing a text message on his iPhone 6 Pro Max with just one hand, his weaker hand, while drinking mate during a Messi Cup game. Erling Haaland, I love scoring goals. The biggest compliment I feel I'm getting is when people say Another tap in. Another easy goal. The easiest goal are the best. What is the most difficult thing in football? To score goals. When you can do it an easy way, even better. William Saliba forced to modify his running after ankle injury as Mikel Arteta reveals comeback date for Arsenal defender. King of their respective fields. Who are the true candidates for the African Cup of Nations? Man City assistant coach Kolo Toure. North African teams are always difficult. Morocco, Egypt, Algeria. But I will support my Ivory Coast team as the defending champions. Julian Alvarez is increasingly becoming one of the most talked about forwards in Europe, and naturally Barcelona's interest has only intensified the spotlight on his future. The Atletico Madrid striker has now addressed that growing noise, making it clear that even though the attention is significant, it is not something that disturbs him. Karim Benzema explains Real Madrid's struggle under Xabi Alonso. Real Madrid are in a very difficult moment, having lost their last two matches against Celta Vigo and Manchester City. Pressure is building on head coach Xabi Alonso, who could be sacked less than a year after taking charge. Exclusive. We understand that talks between Arne Slot and Mo Salah have not been successful but are heading in the right direction. Salah was told his starting place is not guaranteed due to poor form. Egypt selects AFCON squad with Mohamed Salah looks for distraction with home country. Mohamed Salah will escape the tension at Liverpool for a spell when he heads to Morocco with Egypt next week for the African Cup of Nations, following his clash with the Premier League champions manager Arne Slot. Bafana defender Tylon Smith continues his steady rise, and after reaching another milestone with his maiden senior national team call-up, the young star is eager to embrace the lessons that will come with the experience as South Africa prepare for the African Cup of Nations. He has to improve to get back into the team. Hansi Flick challenges dropped Barcelona star. Barcelona manager Hansi Flick has challenged Frenkie de Jong to get back into the starting 11, with Eric Garcia having featured there of late. The Dutchman has been a fixture in midfield for Hansi Flick when fit, but Garcia's performance in recent weeks have raised questions about perhaps altering his starting status. Napoli hope for the possibility to get Kobbie Mainoo as soon as possible, with more than 10 clubs interested. Man United snap up wonder kid who bounced back from Arsenal and Tottenham rejections to sign Old Trafford deal. You can drop your opinion at the comment section. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you for watching.